Well, Manny, I would like to say this is a week of evil, villainy, and mergers. Because the Jericho
HeelCon
Appreciation
continues!
Society. Yes! HillCon went well this year, where everybody got together and was like, "I hate this person, so we're gonna manipulate this person." And then Adam Cole's begging for his life. He's begging for his life. It's right. You hit him with this. Yes, we saw it work with the Judgment Day, and they took out Rey Mysterio. We can do it tonight.
I want to know.
Bruce what makes you say
Honestly,
they not.
I honestly want to see the conversation backstage where this unholy alliance came together.
Well, it all starts with Paige and Jericho, and I believe the meeting will start by I'm going to come to you as Paige, and you're going to come to me as Y2J, and we're going to come together and ruin AEW together. That's Ruby Riott, and that's Tony Storm. You get to be Tony Storm. You don't have to change anything about you. Unless you want to put a pie on your face. You can go ahead and do that. But we're here to kill these AEW idiots. Yeah. Hate. I can just see them hating in the back. Look at them. They're matching yellow Jordans. I fucking hate these people. Wardlow was done dirty. I mean, not Wardlow. Hobbs. What the hell? And then these two guys. I still don't know what he paid Sammy to do. What did he do? He didn't have to pay Sammy a dime for this. I don't understand what the payment was for.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm so confused. He's like, write any number on this thing. And then Sammy was like, cool. And he was like, all right. And then they did this, and I was like, what did he actually do? That doesn't happen in every wrestling match. Run in.
And then this was actually supposed to be the thumbnail.
Yeah.
till I've actually watched AEW and HeelCon happened.
Yeah. HeelCon number 2.
Well, technically, JC Jane was acting on HeelCon as a solo act.
Yeah. You know, I guess I'll wait to the show to give more reviews of some of this. But when she was getting to her car, I thought she was dead. I was like, she's about to get ran over or something. She's about to get her ass beat. And then she just kind of drove off. And I was like, oh, she got away with it.
He'll come right after this.
The Rise of Empire Strikes Back this week.
I'm Shotzi Blackheart, the ballsy badass, and you are watching the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. Remember to like the video and subscribe.
Hey! Oh!
Check out the Marcus and Manny show.
I hate you both right now. You guys are ridiculous.
Hello.
Welcome everyone to the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. I am DJ Tatanka, and I'm joined by
Well, fuck you. I would say DJ Lex Luger, but I think that's an actual DJ. But fuck you, Manny, for coming back as DJ Tatanka. You sell it out. You sell it out. You sell it out.
You could be MC Coco Beware.
No, I refuse. Oh no, it's slightly feel it. I slightly feel it.
Wait,
I would like to think that Birdman. I would think
feeling
the
Coco?
rapper.
Are you feeling Coco Beware, or are the angels in the outfield?
Oh, both. Oh god. But I like to think that Birdman's first character, he was like, he based his whole life off of Coco Beware, and it was like, oh shit, the name is taken. I can't be Coco Beware. I have to just be Birdman. What happened to that boy?
There's some news out there.
Ooh.
What's his name? What? Let me get his name properly.
I wish this
Kota
happens on the news.
Ibushi.
I wish this happened on the news all the time. Something happened out there. Hold on, let me get his name.
Ibushi wants to talk to Tony Khan about coming into AEW.
Okay, what's the conversation? What was it? Money? Why don't he just show up? Seems like that's what happens. Just show up, walk around, and next thing you know, you're commander. You're announcing you're all elite.
Well, I would make sure to have a dark clause in there where I cannot be allowed to be on AEW Dark.
Are you afraid of the Dark Claws? That's what I'm calling it. The Are you afraid of the Dark Claws? I say yes, because I have not seen Bandito since. Hey, Commander, welcome to the Bandito life or the Roosh life.
Yeah, where's Roosh as well? Where the hell is Roosh?
They all went to hell. They all are on Dark somewhere, and I think they occasionally show up in Ring of Honor. I don't know. Just they signed so many people. So many people have announced they're all elite that I don't even believe it anymore.
Well, that makes sense though, because if they're having the if they're gonna do the roster split where half and half because Punk and the Elite can't get along,
Is that
AEW
bad? Is it
Collision
really
that's
this
gonna
bad?
air, apparently so. Where AEW Collision will air on Saturdays, starting from in June. We're looking at a lot of people becoming a bit more seeing them on TV a bit more often. I'm hoping. Yeah,
but do they really need another show? I see what they do with their extra hour of Rampage, and Manny, I don't like it. And then they already have All Access. I just wish there was less wrestling on TV. And this is not like I hate wrestling or anything like that. I just feel like wrestling is becoming so overexposed, and you wonder why the ratings are dipping. It's just I can't watch all this shit.
Too much. Yeah, there's too much.
Yeah. Like, you already have Dark Elevation, Ring of Honor, and AEW, Dynamite, Rampage, and then you got Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, and Impact.
Hey, you got all the
MLW, I think it's on Reels, and then you got random indie shit you want to check out, New Japan. It's just too much. Back in my day, there were 2 promotions. And if you wanted other ones, you had to find videotapes. Jesus.
Yeah, and find some sketchy people online.
You want to watch some Japanese Japanese man fight? Yeah. Hopefully this is wrestling.
What the fuck is this? It's Care Bears. What the fuck is this?
What is this shit? Oh no, this is a pretty good storyline. This is going to lead to the match. It's going to lead to the match.
I'll stay tuned till the Care Bears stare, and then I'm over. Then I'm done.
Care Bears stare. Care Bears were amazing.
And then
they were amazing.
There is a report on Gable Stevenson yet to make his WWE debut because he hasn't made much progress, and they're not happy with it.
Oh, is this a new progress thing? Oh, we're not happy with this. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going back to the Olympics. I guess, the thought that mattered. Like, they considered it. But some people don't got it, man. You can either be Kurt Angle, Logan Paul, or Ronda, or you can be Gable Stevenson or a million other people who just like fell off, who actually tried.
Well, you have to try and be good at it at the first point. Like, clearly his heart's not. It feels like his heart's not set on it. Like, whereas like the rest that you just listed, like I think Logan Paul could do something else, but like. It's one of those things where if you're gonna do it, you can't suck at it.
Well, yeah, and I feel like Logan is all about the big spectacle of it all, like the attention. Like this is attention for him, and he seems like someone that craves it, whatever it is on his YouTube videos and their pranks or whatever. This seems like something he would do. And what's more attention? What gives you more attention than jumping off a turnbuckle through a table, or doing some of the death-defying stunts that happens in the normal ring? So, shout out to Logan, who is apparently the greatest wrestler of all time or something. I don't know. Would you put the belt on Logan right now? Quick question. Yes or no?
Which belt?
Not in Roman's reign. Let's say if Roman wasn't the champion and we had another champion. Let's say if Cody actually won and was the champion. Put the belt on Logan Paul?
I wouldn't put the main title on Logan Paul. I'd probably put one of the mid-card titles on Logan Paul.
Ooh. They represent the whole world in the Intercontinental division.
Yeah, I don't think it's right to put the world title on him, because then you put him in the conversation of David Arquette.
Yeah, but there's a difference. You see the difference right off the jump.
Yeah,
Like,
but
David
like
Arquette didn't know either. Logan Paul actually looks legit.
Logan Paul does
Like,
look
someone put a
legit,
beat-
but like at this point, you would have to sign him to a longer term deal to make sure he don't fuck about, and then also with his online presence and stuff like that, he always fucks up.
Yeah.
Whether it was that
There will be
there is also there was that scam a few
some type of
months ago.
scam, a crypto, and everything, all that shit. Yeah,
And then his history, and then his brother as well. Like you can see all this, you can drag him down, and I don't think, especially with the UFC merger, you don't want to draw that type of attention to your company as much as possible, especially if he's leading the charge. Like if he's got the title, if he's got the main title, he is your face of the company at that point.
Yeah, but Manny, I love me some good old fashioned kayfabe. Imagine him doing all this illegal shit and just being a WWE champion coming out and cutting heel promos. I would honestly be like, holy shit, he's living the gimmick, and people are legit hating him. But that would be fun, just for me.
Are you ready to get into Dynamite?
Let's get into the light. Let's flash them lights. Light the mood. Feel the groove of Dynamite. Yeah.
It's Let's Go Ignite, elements collide, and a flash of light, and you feel the boom. That means it's time. Light the fuse, bring the boom, Dynamite.
That sounds like a child wrote those lyrics. Like child learned one big word like ignite. I already lost the lyrics. Like the moon ignite.
So AEW kicks off with Jungle Boy Jack Perry. Then Jungle Boy immediately is interrupted by Sammy Guevara, who is then interrupted by Darby Allin. And then Darby says he's known Sammy the longest, and according to the fans, he's the least qualified to fight for the championship. Correction, Jungle Boy is. Sammy has at least held tight.
Yeah. Jungle Boy was getting barbecued on a ramp by Pyro because Luchasaurus slammed him into it. Jungle Boy's had the tag title, Eddie.
Yeah, I guess, but like, that's not a singles title.
Yeah. No respect.
And he hasn't had bangers. Like, your argument was fine if it was like, oh, Dax's challenge, Dax's name is in the world title picture. That works because Dax had bangers last year. Nothing about Jungle Boy is memorable from last year.
I'll tell you this: Jungle Boy is the first person to reach 50 wins. Dax has 0-20 in singles matches. I think. I don't know what it is, but I don't think he's ever won one of them.
Yes, but then I feel like your argument there is kind of pulled apart by his comments 2 weeks ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago, when he was coming at MJF like, oh, you've never had to wrestle on Rampage or AEW Dark or a Dark Elevation, which is where all Jungle Boy's wins come from.
Yeah, that's true. You win. You win. Well played argument. Dax has more right to the AEW title than Jungle Boy.
Because the perception is reality and people view Sammy Guevara as a follower rather than a champion. The difference between him and Sting and Sammy and Jericho is Darby and Sting view each other as equals, with Darby believes Chris Jericho is holding him back. Darby says, first of all, he's unsure about what name he's going by. Is it Jungle Boy, Jungle Jack, Jack Perry?
This goes on like 30. He just goes, hey, Jack, it's Perry. You want to be Jack Perry, Jungle Boy, Jungle Man, Jungle Kid. Like, he just goes on a tangent and just seems to lose his train of thought. I feel like in the middle of this.
He said Jungle Jack didn't have to do any work to get there, as he was part of the California clique. Says he was jealous of Jack when he got announced as the latest signing for AEW, but then all that went away when I saw what he was all about. Nothing intimidates me about you, you pussy.
Man, I immediately go. I look at young boy. I go, he's right. He's right. But Darby, the same thing. The same thing to be said about you. How dare you? How dare you? You of all people who weigh 100 pounds less than me. How dare you?
Jungle Boy actually says when he looks at the crowd and sees the kids with Darby's face paint and thinks to himself, oh boy, if only they knew what he's really like. He's an antisocial, unfriendly, and rude to everyone. That isn't cool. Jungle Jack says Darby is only here because he couldn't make it as a skateboarder. Then says Sammy Guevara, he said it's very difficult to come up with new ways to call him a dirtbag. Says Sammy Guevara is exactly what you get, and the respects he puts everything on the line, but he's still a scumbag piece of shit.
So, a lot of respect being thrown out there, apparently. But not disrespect at the same time. It was a lot of all due respect. Manny, I thought everybody was terrible at the microphone, and I was happy when MJF finally came out.
I was
like that crowd. When he came out, I cheered. I was like, Jesus, we need somebody that can talk.
I was watching the actual timer at the bottom when I was watching this.
Mm-hmm.
This segment was only 10 minutes long. Just them talking.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit less. And it felt like it went on for ages.
Yeah. When you're saying 10 minutes, I was like, you mean the entire Jay Wright run in AEW? No, but it was just like, what the hell? This was long. It was excruciating. It was like watching 4 Cora Jays in the ring talking at the same time.
Oh, it was. Do you know what? Now that you put it, it was that Cora J promo. It felt like that Cora J promo from last week.
Yeah. Which they added together really nicely, I think, this week when they recapped it. It was like, oh, okay. They cut a lot of that out. But it was like, oh, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, Sammy Guevara complains about him and Darby's shortcomings. Whilst everything was looking upwards for MJF and Jungle Boy, they say him and Darby do exactly what it takes to get where they need to be. He thanks Darby for giving him hope in AEW as he watched Darby lose every match after match. But he was the first pillar to win a championship in AEW. Tells Darby it's his turn to sit back and watch him become World Heavyweight Champion. And then MJF comes out, says the greatest line because he comes out to boos from Pittsburgh, the Pittsburgh crowd, and says he doesn't care considering they think Britt Baker is talented. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
And there's a Pillars. He announces the Pillars tournament. The winner faces him at Double or Nothing. Darby gets a bye this week. And then later on in the night, I don't actually know what the hell happened between MJF and Sammy Guevara. Because he was essentially paying it. He said it started off with him saying, all you got to do is lay down.
Yeah.
So it's assumed that he wanted Guevara to lose.
Yeah, but maybe he wants him to, if he wants him to lay down, maybe it's in the main event at Double or Nothing? Is that what the plan is? Is that the plan? Is that what we're getting here? And if so, why is Tony Khan not stepping in right away going like, nah? Sammy, you're out of the tournament. The winner of Darby Allin versus Jungle Boy will fight MJF because you're clearly compromised. Or something, right? I was confused. If that's the reason, then that's stupid because Sammy's been talking about how he never gets opportunities and he worked at Whataburger or some shit. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Whataburger, Subway. I didn't watch last week's or this week, so I don't know if he was pushing for another brand deal this week.
Yeah, I wasn't either. But I was so confused by this segment because I was like, because when we get to the main event, fast forward, I guess, 2 hours or something. When we get to the main event, he's just wrestling a normal match, and MJF comes out like in any match and help him, and then they're celebrating, and I'm going Is he gonna attack him or nope? I guess they're going with the payoff. I don't know. I don't honestly know what happened here.
Ruby Soho
So
and Toni Storm
convoluted.
take
That
on
was so
Jamie Hayter and
convoluted.
Britt Baker. Britt Baker wins for her team by submission. Can we just move on? Oh, wait, do you have things to say about this match?
I got a lot to say, Manny. So, when people talk about the people who run the back of AEW, there's Tony Khan, there's your Jericho, the Bucks, and Kenny, and all that. Britt Baker's probably number 5. The All Access show, all about her. This whole episode in Pittsburgh, all about her. She got to come out last in front of the champion. The champion's getting her ass whooped. Britt Baker gets the hot tag. Britt Baker takes a belt to the head. Then she takes, I think, Storm Zero? Was it? Someone's finishing move.
Yeah.
And then kicks out. Takes another shot, kicks out. Then, without tagging, just wins the match with all her special signature moves. I'm going like, Jesus, she became John Cena real quick. And it was like, well, that's the end of this. That's the end of that. Like, they gave her superpowers tonight.
They need to put the same energy of hate that they give Charlotte to Britt Baker.
Yeah, but the thing is about Charlotte, the one thing, I don't feel like it's Charlotte driving the Charlotte trade. I feel like that's like Vince and WWE pushing Charlotte and like, oh, she's the ultimate, winner and all that. She doesn't lose and all that. I feel like that's all WWE doing that. Like, Charlotte will probably never be in a mid-card or anything, but I'm just saying, like, the trade, where AEW feels like Britt Baker is running the show back there.
Yeah.
And the crowd wasn't that enthusiastic. It just seemed like they were half-assing the terrible towels. Like, I guess.
The Elite basically brawl with the Blackpool Combat Club. And then Takeshita makes the save.
Amateurs. Oh. The Elite are idiots. They fell for this trick. Like, I saw what Bryan Danielson was doing when he was just looking into the camera. He was smiling already. Like, evil dastardly shit's about to happen, guys. Amateurs. And then Takeshita makes the save after Don Callis runs to the back. That was fine. It was fine. I had no problem with this. I enjoyed Bryan Danielson. Evil Bryan Danielson over face Bryan Danielson. That's me personally. So
we get
Wardlow the entire time.
Wardlow versus Powerhouse Hobbs. Wardlow has reached out to Arn Anderson to be in his corner. The amount of interference in this match was annoying.
Were you more annoyed by? I was annoyed by just Arn Anderson existing.
If Arn Anderson's going to exist, he needs to have his playbook.
Yeah. So Arn Anderson, his white bright ass jumpsuit with what's her name with the legs? I don't honestly know her name from the QTV.
Something. Yeah, Danny something.
Her name's Danny.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I had no clue. Anyway, she gets up there on the thing, and then Arn Anderson walks up there, causes more distraction from the round. Like, what was his benefit for helping Wardlow? He didn't help Wardlow at all. He was more of a distraction. Like, she got up on the apron, did nothing, and then Arn Anderson slowly gets up there, and then just starts looking at her. And then the ref is like, hey, both of you guys got to get the fuck down. As QT Marshall slides in.
And then Arn brings out the gun.
Yep. Got to hang out the ring a bit. Do out the gun. Landed the DDT. No one wants the DDT from Arn. You want the Spine Buster. I know he's like 90.
The Lucha Bros come out at some point.
Yeah. What does this have to do with anything?
Then,
I don't know why Penta came out. I was confused by that. And
then Wardlow wins the title, but then Christian Cage and Luchasaurus come out looking on. It's like, we want the belt now too.
I want the belt. Oh. So they did this again. This is similar to what they did with, I believe it was Sammy Guevara and I think it was Cody. Was it Cody that he kept switching the TNT title with?
Yeah.
And it doesn't help anybody that they're just throwing this title around. This title means nothing. And I don't understand why did they take the title off Wardlow in the first place, or why did they give Hobbs like a 2-week title reign? Back to
doesn't
the
make
dark
sense.
Hobbs. Yeah. And like Hobbs just got the raw end of the deal. He wins the title in a shitty way with QT Marshall's help on crash pads or something. Then there's a week of him there's QTV, which then he gets a car. That car is destroyed by Wardlow. Then he loses his title. What the fuck was this title? What was the point of all this? How did we get here?
Yeah, it doesn't make no sense.
And now we get Luchasaurus Wardlow?
Unfortunately, who wants to see that?
Yeah.
The new King of the Ropes. The new King of the Ropes, Commander versus Jay White. This was a really good match.
No! I hate
Blade Runner.
This is a bad
It
match.
was alright.
I'm giving it 1 star, Manny. And I'm harsh.
Not worth 1 star.
It's 1 star. You're being really light on this match. There's even a compilation video of how many. No, how many times did Commander botch? There's a compilation video. Like, this is the match he's all the lead on. He fucked up so many times. He fucked up the horn drags. He was on the ropes, falling off the ropes multiple times. Oh, I refuse to bend the knee to his King of the Ropes. And my main
Juice attacks Sean Spears after the bell, and then Ricky Starks makes the save. Why?
Why? Why couldn't we just have
this?
Did we need Sean Spears out there? Ricky could just come out. Like, they beat his ass last week. What is he waiting for them to, like, let me make sure they finish their business first. Then I go out there. Was their attack, and I helped Sean Spears, who's been a notorious heel from the jump of AEW. From hitting Cody in the head with a chair, to joining the Jericho Society in the Inner Circle, and just villainy from his whole career. I'm supposed to care that he was getting his ass whooped for talking shit? No.
Hey, that's the chairman. That's the chairman, Marcus. That's the chairman.
Fuck him. Chairmans and all that shit. Manny, I had a whole problem with this segment. Number 1, Commander needs to work on other moves. I feel like everything he does, let me tightrope. Okay, but Jay White is right there. What if he moved? Your whole offense can't be, let me walk on this rope. It's like, you have to be able to wrestle at some point. That's my number 2. This was supposed to be a showcase for Jay White. This is his Dynamite, quote unquote, debut. Commander gave him the business. He almost lost. He didn't look strong at all. He looked weak. This doesn't look like it. Oh, if you told me he was a former IWGP World Champion, a multi-time this and all that, leader of the Bullet Club, oh, great. Commander could whoop his ass. Juice is just there. I hated the segment. I hate it. Just let him whoop the shit out of Commander, who we're never going to see again. He's going to show up on Dark or Ring of Honor, but, man, I bet you 5 weeks from now, I'm going to be asking the same question. Where's Commander? I thought he was announced on Elite. He fits under the Roosh and Bandito and all these other guys they signed. Willie Mack. All these fucking people. Yes, he's all Elite, apparently.
What? When?
He didn't get a poster like everybody else. He just got Tony Khan. Yeah, Willie Mack is in our company now. But there's so many fucking people that they have just signed and are on Dark that aren't doing shit. And Commander's gonna be there. Meanwhile, you're telling me this was the hottest free agent? This is like me signing Giannis Antetokounmpo and we can't lose to the fucking Pistons in the first game. Like, Or this is like watching the Lakers lose to a Ja Morantless Memphis Grizzlies. It's a tragedy.
Chris Jericho confronts Adam Cole. Chris Jericho once again dressed as a gothic cactus.
He looked like a member of Demolition that decided to get a real job. Like, oh, we gotta wear spikes. I'm still cool. I'm still wearing spikes. But man, if I'm wearing a spike jacket and I'm fighting you, I'm not taking off my jacket. I'm a dangerous motherfucker.
No, I'm doing a Uso splash off the top rope.
Yeah.
I'm doing a Uso splash off the top rope.
Why am I taking off my jacket when I'm getting this fight? This jacket looks like it can do some damage.
Chris Jericho once again. Adam Cole talks about idolizing Chris Jericho. Jericho calls Adam Cole an arrogant son of a bitch. Adam Cole says Chris Jericho is an insecure, stupid idiot and a jagoff. Jericho tells him to get out of the ring. They start to brawl, and then Danny Garcia helps him out. Jericho stomp out Adam Cole. Britt Baker tries to make the save. She slaps Chris Jericho, but then the Outcasts take her out. They handcuff Adam Cole, and Jericho hands Saraya a kendo stick, and she proceeds to hit Britt Baker with it as Adam Cole watches on and cries like a bitch.
Like a little baby curled up in a little ball, looking at mommy getting beat. No! He looks like a child. He looks like a child right there.
No, he looks like he looks like someone shrunk Drew McIntyre.
Oh, how am I going to explain this?
Honey, I Shrunk Drew McIntyre. Coming straight to DVD.
Yeah, you have ruined Adam Cole forever for me. I will now look at him. I will look at Drew McIntyre and go, "Oh, there's Drew McIntyre," and no, there goes his former partner Dink. Oh my God, Dink McIntyre right there. Oh. So with this plan, a lot had to go right. The Outcast. What if Britt Baker doesn't make the save? What is the plan?
They knew she was making the
save. They go like, she's like, oh, it's Britt Baker. She got to make the save. Her man's in danger. 2, the handcuffing make me sick. I couldn't take it. It made me sick. There are simple rules to handcuffing, Manny, and you don't break those rules. No cop has ever handcuffed me. Well, nobody has ever handcuffed anybody with just cuffing their wrists and then cuffing it to something they want them to stay in. You use both ends of the handcuffs. That's why they're handcuffs. You use one handcuff for one arm and then the metal object or rope or whatever so they get mobile. Adam Cole was stuck bent over on the bottom rope with both handcuffs and not being able to move. It was a tragedy. Someone fucked that up. It's no way that was the original plan. These handcuffs can wrap around this rope. No. I'm gonna be okay in the segment. The grave. Yeah. The boss man. You know who really is upset about this? Triple H. When I got handcuffed and Randy Orton was dabbing his way with my wife. At least he gave me mobility to reach at him. Adam Cole could not reach at him. He was stuck like Kevin Owens in that Last Man Standing match. Roman in the Last Man Standing match where he couldn't get up. Jesus. I was okay with the segment. It was fine. Just stupid. Stupid. Who handcuffs people like that?
I also feel like this is a segment that could have really ended Dynamite. But they were right to end it with the champion nonsense. Even though it was convoluted.
It makes sense.
The actual Sammy Guevara and MJF partnership doesn't make any sense as to their allegiance. So that is more reason to come back next week to find out what the fuck is going on. The JAS versus the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass. It happened. The Acclaimed win.
Yeah. My main takeaway for this match, don't remember a single thing for this match, Manny. I don't. But my main takeaway from the Acclaim said, fuck Adam Cole. And 90% of the roster said, fuck Adam Cole. On a roster that has saved people so many times throughout the night and the previous week. Everybody was like, you know what? Adam Cole, Britt Baker kind of deserves this shit. Like, let them have it in her hometown. No one jumped the rail. Her mother is up there at ringside. No one tried to make the save. Maybe I was just like, let this happen. Let it play out. It's not like they had the entire JAS out there. They didn't have Anna J, Swagger, and 2.0 out there. No, it was just Danny Garcia and Jericho. And the Outcast. Where was Riho and Sky Blue this week?
Well, Sky Blue was made all elite last week, and if you go by the trajectory of Commander being listed as all elite this week, you just lose on your all elite day, and then you can't come back ever again. They go down the dark black hole vortex.
You never hear from him again. Commander, you're announced all elite. Sky Blue, you're announced all elite. But now I'm not on Dynamite. I was on Dynamite 4 weeks in a row before you announced I was all elite. Boy.
Jamal said Adam Cole versus Jericho is going to be good.
I think it'd be okay.
I hope so, Jamal.
Now that I'm looking at Adam Cole as miniature Drew McIntyre, I don't know. Never even connected them two.
Look, though. Look at the
I
picture.
know.
Look
Don't
at the
do it,
picture.
Manny. Don't make me look at this anymore.
He is a sword away. He is Angela away from being fully Drew McIntyre.
I want Britt Baker. Oh, I really hated when Britt Baker was calling out his name. Austin! Don't give me no real names. That's like if I'm watching a movie and Chris Evans is being beat up as Captain America. They're like, Chris! Get up, Chris! Why? Why make this part the most... In this unbelievable circumstance, now we're going to use real names. We're going to use real names right now. Austin! Maybe she was made for Steve.
Let's move into NXT. NXT
Fuck Dynamite this week, Manny. I hated it.
NXT starts off with a video package, but then it's cut away because all the tag teams that are supposed to be in this triple threat match are now brawling.
Yeah, this should happen more, as in we're all waiting for our entrance to happen. Therefore, fight to the death. So
yeah, and then we actually do a match between Gallows versus the Creed versus the Dyad. I didn't understand the whole point of Ivy Nile. She just got that little tap to the ankle and then died.
Oh yeah.
Julius to come out the ring after Brutus nearly murders. I don't know who it was.
It was the Baldwin. Well, I don't know his name now, but he was this. Jesus, they messed up everybody's name so much. I can't even remember. It was Zach Gibson before.
Yeah,
but now,
Brutus,
I don't know what.
I'm
called Jagger.
Lands fully on. I think it's Rip
Fowler.
something.
Fowler.
Rip Fowler or something like that. He lands fully on him, and then Gallus steals the win as Julius decides to go check on Ivy Nile, who just falls on the floor.
Yeah, who is grazed on the ankle, and it goes, "Oh, I'm dead." The one
She fully flopped like a football player.
Yeah. Oh, you mean soccer?
Yeah.
I was like, football, they ain't flopping. But yeah, she really flopped. It was terrible, and it was bad, and I don't see why she needed checking on. At this point, I'm like, we don't really need you. Dynamite's done, Ivy. You're now a hindrance. Main thing for this match, what I took away, Julius needs to leave everybody behind. A freak athlete. Athleticism of Shelton Benjamin with the size of Brock Lesnar. It's insane, the stuff he was able to do, and I'm just going to leave you all behind.
Well, because I normally hate when they interview someone walking into the arena. But this person interviewing Dijak asking about the draft was the funniest thing I've ever heard. Like if Raw SmackDown wants some justice, I'm just a call away. Fuck off, Dijak.
I'm not paying for justice. Why would I imagine Manny, here we go. NFL draft's coming up. They interviewed a top prospect. I don't know who it honestly is this year, but they interviewed him. Oh, which team would you like to draft me? Oh, I don't care who draft me, but the team is looking for justice. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not trying to draft justice. I need a good player. not justice. I'm not trying to drive Batman on the police. What are you talking about? You want justice?
And then he's asked about Dragunov. Dijak says Dragunov was the most feared man in NXT till he stepped in the ring with him. Then he shoves the cameraman when Apollo's like, "Hey man, I'll see you in the ring."
Yeah, Apollo, you ain't nothing. You know, how about I see you in the ring? All right, Apollo, I'll whoop your ass.
Apparently, the top NXT prospect might be Tyler Bate. They were very impressed with his match on Main Event against Dolph Ziggler.
Again, I would like to add this, Manny. I want to add this. WWE, you have 3 shows, and one of them NXT, and then you had NXT UK. Not once did anybody look at a Tyler Bate match and goes, you know, I'm impressed by that. It took him to be on main event for someone to be like, hey, that Tyler Bate guy's pretty good, huh? You've never seen any of my matches, huh? No. I fought Walter. Never seen it. I did all the...
And I think Indy Hartwell also might be drafted.
Oh, she losing.
Because they posted a picture of her and Carmelo holding the belts together. Mm-hmm. Carmelo's got nameplates. Indy Hartwell has no nameplates. Her title just says NXT on it. I think she's dropping that title very quickly. Because I thought if she was important, they would have invested in nameplates for her.
You want to say the time? Yeah, we're not going to do that. You're going to lose that spring break in. Just go ahead. We're going to team you with Candace. And then that's your career from there on out. Oh. Okay.
Someone staying in NXT is Nathan Frazier with his new hard-hitting home truths.
What is this shit?
I'm gonna say, I do like the backdrop.
Yeah,
Marcus. It's way better than, and we haven't seen her for weeks. Stevie Turner.
Wow, what happened to Stevie Turner?
I tell you what, her stream has been cancelled. Unsubscribe. But subscribe to us.
Yeah, Manny's like unsubscribe to Stevie Nicks, although she's gonna be the one to get called to the main roster first before
You're like, no!
Stevie Nicks. Not Stevie Nicks, Stevie Turner. But yeah, I don't know where to go with this Nathan Frazier newsroom thing.
Well, he had nothing not really,
but yeah.
He had nothing, so if he can make this work, he may have a future being a character guy.
Yeah, could he just be an athlete? Does he really need a gimmick? I'm just waiting for the scripts and Axiom feud to come to a head. I'm excited for this one. I don't know why. I feel like it's leading to mass versus mass, and scripts may win.
No, we get Noam Dar versus Miles Bourne, which is an incredible name for a untalented person.
You took a good name. It was it's the way I was felt about Jesse Kamea. When I was like, that's a good name. Should be you now.
Yeah. Noam Dar wins with ease, and then we go to Briggs, who's asking Kiana James to talk to Jensen. She is reluctant. He claims he helped them get back together during their rough patch. She tells him he doesn't want to see him. Briggs says they share a bond and it can't end like this. Jensen comes in with a new look and tells Briggs to leave. He tells them they are not family and he's tired of being treated like a kid. Kiana treats him like a man.
Like a man! She plays with my pee-pee. Get out of here.
It makes it feel good.
Yeah. And I like it. Apparently, I don't know why I turned the water boy. I'm trying to remember the exact line. She's chopping her boobies.
So Fallon apparently owns the bar Big Daddy's, which is also the same bar Gallus is always in. But we never see that side of the bar, the game side of the bar.
No. I don't know how she broke the bar off into this is for the drinking and this is for the pool. Everybody enjoyed this section, but Fallon's making money off of this somehow. But just his look is stupid. I don't like this new look. He could have dressed a lot better. Like, I don't even know how to describe this look. It looks horrible. It looks horrible.
It's the mustache as well that doesn't help this look.
It's the mustache, the hair, I'm gonna have my chest open with the chest hair out. That's not sexy. That's not sexy, as Sarah would say.
Marcus, this is basically Gangrel.
I didn't even see that logo down there.
This is corporate Gangrel.
Yeah. God.
So Briggs says he's glad he's here because he shows up to the bar. He said some pretty rough stuff. Jensen says he meant all of it, and he's been holding him, and that he's been holding him back. Kiana reminds him that he's the star of this team, and Fallon is jealous that he's in a great relationship, and they're gonna have a match, a mixed tag match.
Hey, I feel like it was always gonna end here. But every week, can we get a break from them? Every week. I feel like Sean's just writing this going like, this is the best shit I've written the whole year. No, stop, Sean. Let's get a break from Brooks and Jensen and Fallon and all this shit.
Well, a man we haven't seen in a while, Odyssey Jones, makes his way to the ring, and then he's instantly taken out by Braun Breaker.
He got destroyed. That was a vicious spear. And I went, oh.
Marcus, did you see how happy he was to get to come out, do his entrance, come to the ring, and then instantly speared in half?
Yeah, destroyed. Last time we saw him, he was auditioning to be Dijak's new Keith Lee. That was the last time he came out. He fought Dijak and got his ass whooped, but this was a vicious attack. I don't know what he was going to do, but Braun Breaker broke him.
Braun gets on the mic, says he had to put an end to Chase U's award ceremony where everyone gets participation these days.
But why did he take out Odyssey Jones?
He wanted his time. The dude that can't fuck gets on the comes out, tells Braun to keep Andre Chase's name out his motherfucking mouth. Dude challenges the match. But then it turns out it's going to be Andre Chase versus Braun Breaker. Braun says he's going to spear Andre Chase ass in half, and he's going to be the end of Chase U.
I really hope no one spears my ass in half. That just sounds horrible. But Duke on the microphone. I saw something from Duke. I was like, oh man. Then when he said the other thing, I was like, damn, he got me. I thought he was really about to take off Braun Breaker. I was looking forward to the match.
Marcus. Don't
he
let
fooled
him
me.
Fool you.
He made me believe that he was about this Chase U life, and then he was like, I'm going to get you, Braun Breaker. And when he said Andre Chase, I went, oh, he really let me down, because I was hoping Duke was about to. I can't believe I got hooked like that. I got lost in the moment over this.
We go to the back. Mackenzie asked Cora Jade if she regrets her comments from last week. The answer should be yes, as it was boring and long.
Yeah, I do regret the time that was allowed for that segment. I would love for somebody to give me, I was just rambling. I didn't realize that was that much time. I ended up rambling.
But the thing is, Marcus, she says last week she was being nice. She only regrets that she was interrupted before she could get to the rest of the locker room. So basically, she had more. There was more to last week's promo. We should be putting Lyra Valkyria on a pedestal for saving us last week.
Yeah, thank you, Lyra, I guess. The queen of the smoke machine.
Gigi says her big fat Instagram ass is going to kick her ass tonight.
Had to, I guess. I don't know what the next segment is. I'm going on what you're saying. I was like, fuck.
I don't even want to read it. Pretty Deadly challenge the family to any type of match, and it will leave them sleeping with fishes. The family said that they're going to have the first trunk match, which basically is a casket match, but you put someone in the trunk of a car, and basically at the end of it, they're going to take them for a long drive.
Yeah, Manny, this is why I don't go to Italian restaurants, because I don't want to walk by and be accessory to a crime. Because it's just, imagine being a waitress or a waiter walking by, getting ready to take their order, and they're talking about, yeah, then we're going to put them in the trunk. And we're going to do it. I'm like, come on. I'm right here. I just want to see if you want some tater tots or something. I don't know.
In an Italian restaurant, tater tots?
I don't know, Manny. I don't go to Italian restaurants, I told you. Tater tots are always on the menu. Huh?
Pasta and cheese. That's what Italian food is. Pasta and cheese.
Fine. My new pasta roll with tater tots in it. I don't know. This is some random shit. Tater tots is on their menu. That's all I know. Maybe some jalapeno poppers.
Somewhere in Italian is very angry at you right now.
Fine. You want me to say the cliche one? Some mozzarella sticks. Ain't got it, bro. Forget about it.
We get Roxanne Perez versus Zoe Starks. It was a good match. She won with the Pop Rocks, and then Indy Hartwell comes out. So the show got a strike. Says she wouldn't be much of a champion if she didn't return the favor to the champion that was never defeated for that title in the first place, and she wants to be a fighting champion. She offers the match for next week, Spring Breaking, which she accepts, holds out her hand, but before they could shake, Tiffany Stratton comes out. She says Indy's title reign is pure dumb luck. Roxanne says Stratton couldn't get the job done during the breakout tournament. Indy had enough, calls Stratton a bimbo, and makes
how dare you bring up old shit
to prove a point.
How dare Roxanne bring up that old shit? Breakout tournament. Come on. I'm evolved from there. I was daddy's little girl back then. Now I'm a fucking monster, and I'm gonna kill you and everything you ever loved. That would be my retort to that, but that'd be every promo. I'm killing you and everything you ever loved. But
Marcus, but then the greatest reveal I think ever happened on NXT. The greatest reveal on NXT is that Von Wagner is telling Robert Stone that he's ready to open up. He tells Robert Stone he's always wanted to be part of WWE, and his dad was a Beverly brother. The Beverly Brothers!
Holy shit!
Oh my god!
Holy shit! When he said that, I was like, is this true? And no one's in the room next to me.
This better be true.
But it's one.
No one's going to fact check it.
I didn't get a Wikipedia. I went with full story again. It was like, oh shit, you had it tough then. The Beverly Brothers were jabbers and jokes. Oh my god. When he told him that, I was like, oh shit, is he going to come up? Is he going to come up dressed as a Beverly brother next week, Manny?
He has to, but I kind of want his dad to be the genius. not one of the actual Beverly Brothers.
Well, Lenny Popo's dead, Manny, but we can use it.
Yeah, but which one do you think his dad is then?
I don't know. But I support. The other one? I just want to say the other one because I don't remember the Beverly Brothers' name. I want to say the one on the left. Has to be the one on the left.
No, the one on the left looks like a sparrow. The one on the
right looks too soft. The one on the right looks too soft. The mustache is not Von Wagner. Although he does have a goatee and beard. Fuck. Now we're gonna find out who is not the father. But it is one of the great reveals. Like if it was like you're an orchard and all of a sudden stop. My father's one of the Beverly Brothers. But NXT is charged for a younger audience. So there's kids out there going like, what?
If you were to confuse someone just like that, who are you gonna say your dad was? Or mother. I'll give you that one too.
Let's see. I gotta think of a jobber of some side. Oh. Father was Mantor. I don't know. Father was Mantor. I don't know. I can't think of anybody. Blanking out. I'm gonna draw the blank. Damn it. Who you got?
My uncle was Jimmy Wang Yang.
My father was the weatherman from Channel 6. Never acknowledged me. He can predict the weather, but he couldn't predict my revenge. I will one day get on him.
My mother was Sapphire. Cody, I'm your brother.
I'm the son of Virgil. Oh shit. Yeah.
Now pay me my money.
Spider-Man on a mission.
Jamal, why are you typing in all capitals?
Just left it up.
It's like every single thing you've done today. All in capital letters.
My father was Braden Walker. What the fuck? My dad was Big Dick Dudley. Oh shit. For real. He really had it hard. His point's gotta be made.
Cora Jade versus Gigi Dolan. I'd like to volunteer as tribute for Gigi Dolan to practice the Bronco Buster.
No intensity. I never thought I would say that. Tori Wilson has a better Bronco Buster than, or is it Kelly Kelly? Well, I think both probably actually at one point did it.
Both.
Well, yeah. They both have better Bronco Busters than Gigi Dolan, who doesn't put the stank on it. It's just like, you gotta run with ferocity and just jump at them. And then you ride like the wind. You ride like the wind. You roll very safe. Feel like you were playing polo.
JC comes to ringside and then eats the stairs and gets thrown into Booker T. I don't think Booker T's safe at ringside. This happened multiple times to Booker T. Nothing ever happens to Vic. It always happens to Booker T.
I enjoyed the throwing it to Booker T, and then Booker T just being silent, like, oh, what the hell? Like he was knocked out. And then JC's like getting up, recovering. And Booker T, because he's a 50-year-old man, is having a hard time bouncing back from this.
Well, so...
And there they go, chasing into the night.
Wes pointed out something on the watch-along 2 weeks ago, which is very interesting these days.
Okay.
Booker T can't bend his knees.
Oh.
When he walks, he can't bend his knees properly anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's how old Booker is. He ain't got no knees.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Just bone on bone, no more cartilage. Tissue damage for
speaking
years.
of, as Jamal is in the chat, in the opening match, The Rock's knees made appearance.
Oh, yeah.
She had him exposed.
I am no longer ashamed of my father's knees.
Yeah.
Is she like mightily barefoot Charlotte? The knees are out. The knees are out, y'all.
She hasn't done anything. She hasn't done any work. Like when we made reference to Barefoot Jade, Jade did some work. Barefoot Charlotte always gets some work in, regardless of the outcome. Barefoot Charlotte is raising havoc.
Yeah. So these knees are made for. I don't know what she's gonna do with her knee. I guess she gotta drop a knee. When she's like her knee, take off the knee pad.
Barefoot Mandy Rose occurred on NXT quite a lot, but she always got her ass handed to her. So Barefoot Mandy is not effective.
Hey, what if Mandy shows up in the draft? Oh shit, Mandy's back. They can use her. They can use Mandy. Although they do got their Twitch deal, you know. I mean, it's not OnlyFans or whatever she's on, but things are looking up
really radio silent on her though. I don't think she has any intent of coming back to wrestling. Cora Jade wins after a high knee and a DDT. Cora grabs the mic again, but before she says anything, she is interrupted by Lyra when she challenges us for a match next week. And then JC Jane has found some plot holes in Gigi's backstory. If she apparently loves her brother, why did she abandon him at 17 to endure their mother's abuse? Gigi.
I'm starting to watch this team. Yeah, Gigi, how? What's your answer to that? What's your answer, Gigi? I'm starting to get uncomfortable by this storyline. As in, it sounded very personal.
Everything is personal
It's
this
drama.
week. Everything is personal this week.
Yeah, I guess so.
DJ Tatanka said much of nothing. And then NXT's biggest hate.
You know what? He had a point.
Is,
Time seeing Native Americans playing us the same Native Americans all the time. I am a DJ. Boom. It's a difference. That was his promo.
David Kemp says he's been. David Kemp said he was checking out what the buzz was all about around the new guy. Says he's impressed and tells him to keep up the good work as he might have something.
Hate.
Dijak versus Apollo Crews. This was a decent match. Dijak picks up the win. Dragunov and Dijak have a pull apart after the match. And then we get Charlie Dempsey versus Wesley. Wesley wins, but pays for it after the match with an assault by Charlie Dempsey and Drew Gulak.
Yeah. For the record, I need a manager like Drew Gulak. That's the kind of manager I want to be, or that's the kind of manager I want in my corner. Like, he knew Wesley's entrance and was like, he's going to land right here. Right in my fist. My only problem was that, what if he KO'd him? And went like, oh shit, I hit him too hard. He can't actually defend the title tonight. I'm sorry, Charlie.
And then we got
that's the kind of manager I want. Get dirty.
We got a video package from a new wrestler who looked like he just caught his girlfriend cheating and then started to throw all the furniture away. Because that's what he was doing. He was just throwing furniture over Femi.
Yeah. Someone has to throw that furniture ready. He was an angry black man throwing boom boxes and chairs and everything to the field.
He threw a sofa.
Yeah. We're through.
Would you?
But Ozzy Jones must be looking at that man going, oh, I'm fired.
Oh. I'm out of here. Would you like to take it from here from the Great Waller effect? Because I have no notes for this.
They go out there, they exchange pleasantries, and then, as in most wrestling segments, they go down south. Nothing too much occurs. They pose and they talk about, see you at the pay-per-view, and they stare each other down. Not too much actually happens here. It's talking about do a shoey and all that. Not too much happened here. It was all right, but it didn't seem like it was the closing segment of the show. Like, there was no violence. There's supposed to be an attack or something. Nothing actually happened.
And that was NXT. Miles better than AEW this week.
As incoherent sometimes as NXT is, it was more coherent to me than AEW, which was just
Marcus,
pissing me off on every segment.
Marcus, AEW could have had a 10-star classic. Don't get better than this.
You tell us. Yeah, you tell us in the comments later. Which no one's going to actually jump into the comments. Which family brother do you think is
Jimmy did. Jimmy did last week. Jimmy did for the last episode. Shout out to Jimmy.
Oh, yeah. And he said, release the Shotzi cut, Manny.
Nah, you lot all have to go watch all the current shorts.
What the hell?
Especially the one Ivy Nile playing 1,000 Miles. And everyone being shocked.
No, release the Shotzi cut and the Brandon Cutler cut. We should have with Cutler guys last week. That's what we should have released. We should have did that for Eric's birthday as a short. We missed that. We missed the opportunity because we got that for Eric on his birthday. We could redid it again for his birthday next year.
Hey, this is the guy that's called it his birthday month, and we ridiculed him, so it still could come out.
Yeah, that's true. We wish Eric a happy birthday. It was like 40 days ago. Shut up. We don't care. It's your birthday month.
Somebody's birthday.
Yes. So SmackDown has a chance to win the week, even though I think Ross is probably the show to beat. I didn't plan on that to rhyme me, but because fuck Dynamite. I never wanted to go to Pittsburgh.
Raw really didn't give us that much. It didn't give us that much, but like it was a better show than what both of these were.
Yeah, if it was compared to golf, it's say par. They held par.
Yeah.
Raw. And whatever's going on there. And, you know, it's not every often you get a Miz banger with Seth Rollins for no reason. Just in the middle of the show. Like,
no.
Do this.
No. You left the man's name out. The Miz tried this week and had a banger with Seth Rollins.
Yes.
Let's not forget that Miz was also in that match.
No, I said Miz first. I said Miz and Seth Rollins had a match. And it was a banger. But
And if you
shout out to the
haven't,
Miz.
go watch my disgust at the end of last week's show, Tuesday's show, for Marcus creating this as a t-shirt.
Yeah. Goddamn right.
You're proud of yourself.
Buy that
buddy.
t-shirt now. I am. In fact, I am wearing that to double or nothing. No one's stopping me. Oh no, the only thing I've changed in the image I have, instead of it saying Big Black Guy, it's the Big Black Club. Because I was like, that's more appropriate. You can use your imagination for what the BBC stands for.
No, it should
But it's
just
the
still
Big
read
Black
my
Club.
penis is cool. My penis is cool. That started this. I think that's what started this whole segment.
That's true. It's cool. I swear.
Like we may have said it in jest before that, but it's documented that was the start point for us. And I can't even remember what prompted you to say that.
Who knows? I don't remember. I think we were talking about penises or something, and I just said, you know, mine's cool or something. I don't know. And then we start comparing to like Orange Cassidy and penis. I don't know what happened. I don't know what started half this show, Manny. Like 90% of the stuff we talk about, I don't know why or where it comes from. It just exists. It just exists.
Oh,
There's penis jokes or heel con or cocaine on knives or Baloo. Look at his bills backed up. I don't know.
I have got new clips to add to illustrate some of the funny stuff that has been said on the show. Most importantly, Eric Smut.
Oh, Eric Smut, yeah. Jesus. Wish he get your shit together.
But yeah, if I can, that will be out this Sunday.
Hey, Sunday.
If not,
Tune in Sunday.
whenever.
Yep. Well, that was an exciting show. Tune in next
we'll
week.
be back tomorrow
Mr. Man's
with
fired
Roy's
everybody.
Retro. We've got Roy's Retro tomorrow, and then we've also got the Beverly Hills Cop 2 watch along.
Yes. Action packed drama right there.
And if it continues, because we're at 950 subscribers, it looks like we're going to hit 1,000 in the next week.
Yeah. It will be a big celebration of very epic proportion. And you guys should all join us. And, you know, bring the views up to the real shows. And fuck the shorts. It's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll be back
I mean, like the shorts, but
tomorrow.
the real shows are where I'm at. That's where we're at.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with all our other stuff. Watch all the shorts. Refresh them when you watch them so we get extra views. Just saying.
Yeah, the mid-card mess, episode 85. I'm on it. I'm on that one.
I like how I wasn't invited on it. Just rude.
But we assumed you were busy.
Didn't ask. Did you?
That's true. No, we didn't. Manny, would you like to be on the mid-card mess podcast? Episode 85.
Because I was on the because I was left off. I was left off it.
I don't wanna now.
I don't want to.
I started my own podcast with blackjack and hookers. It's a Bender joke. It's not a Marcus joke. It's a Futurama joke. I don't know who gets that, but I like to add that whenever someone says, I'm going to start my own thing with blackjack and hookers. It's great. It's great. It's funny as hell. I don't want to be a part of your club. It's the stupidest line ever, but that stuck with me from Futurama. It's probably my most requotable line from that show. You could have it your way.
So we'll be back tomorrow. Peace.
Peace.
Meet Marcus. You may know him from the Untitled Manny and Marcus show and the Sharpshooters Wrestling podcast. You may know he spent the majority of last summer living in his car, and now he's lost all his money in
What was that
Vegas.
scream?
Help Marcus by donating to the Sharpshooters Wrestling podcast, or going to storefrontier.com/DSPN and buying some of our merch. Help today, before it's too late.
I don't even know our Store Frontier number or account anymore.
No, neither do I.
Shout out to Store Frontier for holding it down for no reason.
So we're really out this time. Peace.